Hey kids, it's McMuff, the podcast crime dog. Here's my nephew Duff about to get into trouble again.
Hey mofo, where's that new show Geek Versus? I really love hearing them have fun discussions on all things nerdy.
It's on the Giant Size Team Up Network, but listen here, it's breaking the panel.
Oh, mofo, that looks like a cyanide capsule.
Yeah, that's for after you listen, if you want to be cool.
What do I do?
You'll see, but that's not the only problem he has.
Hey look, a D&D podcast. These are lighthearted and fun for all ages.
Not with all the booze Botched podcast amassed. Just listening to them will make you an alcoholic, you bollock.
Oh, come on, I'm sure it's fine.
Not even once, dunce.
Let's see what Duff does on this problem.
Hey Joe, wanna go catch and enslave some small animals for our amusement?
No way, Duff. Just like on Pokemon Go podcast, I don't catch anything, because that's just cruel.
Maybe he'll learn a thing or two with his friend Travis.
Hey Travis, wanna drink some Folgers and eat a barrel of gummy bears?
What the fuck is the matter with you? We only drink Black Rifle coffee. I don't eat gummy bears. I gotta stay swole while I read some comic books. Only then I can be a true blazing defender. If you get my new comic activity book, Diving Into It with McMuff, you'll get all kinds of info on what to do with podcasts on the Giant Size Team Up Network.
Am I the hero again?
No, Duff, you are another failure at life. For a free copy of my comic activity book, head to Duff McGuff, Atlanta, Georgia, 30301. That's Duff McGuff, Atlanta, Georgia, 30301. Or better yet, head on over to www.giantsizeteamup.com and you'll be helping to munch on podcasts with McMuff.
Not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons & Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. Gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers and join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Welcome back, listeners. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to be starting the second chapter of our third season, and this is episode 15. So we're going to start off with Merrick and Kix. They've been in Jorgendir for the past, I would say, month. And Merrick, what would you say you'd be doing for a month while you're in Jorgendir?
Well, for the first 2 weeks I prayed silently, and then I put Kix to work manufacturing pamphlets to distribute among the poor, and also to organize charitable givings throughout the city. And then maybe take a weekend at the family farm outside of town.
So one day your father comes up to you.
Father? What is it?
Merrick,
Yes?
we have a mission from the king.
The king?
Yes, the king. Lord Kill-Me.
That would be your uncle's second cousin twice removed's nephew,
Yes,
Lord Gilmy.
of course.
Yes.
Yes.
What does he want?
He wants to send you on a sacred mission for the Knights of the Phoenix.
Ah, I know a almost Knight of the Phoenix. Was that where I got the reference?
Yes, I believe your friend Kath.
Yes.
Yes, his uncle wants you to go on a sacred mission.
Well, it would be cowardly not to accept. I'll bring my silent monk friend Kix along with me, even though he has been so diligently making pamphlets for the poor.
He is the best.
Yes, I will take many backpacks of pamphlets with me.
Also take a pack of portraits for the poor.
Yes, portraits of your shining face, father.
Of course.
Yes. When do I depart and to where?
Immediately to the town of Braddock.
Why, that's in the wizarding kingdom of
What's it?
Rosenkrantz.
Yes, it is.
It's a 6-week journey from here. I best depart.
Yes, indeed. And he hands you a letter, by the way, too. He's like, more details of your journey will be in here.
Thank you,
Your
Father.
mission. But you have to go with someone else. It seems the Order of the Phoenix has tasked someone else to go with you.
Ah, some pious man, of course, I'm sure.
I don't think so.
I'm sure I will be able to convert whoever it is.
So out walks a human in dark-colored clothing and walks up to Merrick.
Greetings, friend.
You must be Merrick.
You must be the man I'm traveling with.
Yes, my name is Osbert.
Hello, Osbert.
Had you asked?
I was getting
You're
to
very
it.
bad at introducing yourself.
Would you like a pamphlet?
I would not.
I have many. For
You
all
can-
kinds
you
of
can keep them.
situations. They're illustrated. Masterfully.
I'm not hungry and I'm not in need of fire.
My apprentice has been diligently training in the artistic arts.
Now, Merrick, you
Yes,
know full
Father.
well we do not ask for permission. And then 4 people come up and just start stuffing pamphlets in
Yes.
every pocket that they can find.
That is
on
how it's
Osborne.
done. I've always been too gentle with them.
May the faith guide you, Osbert.
Thank
And
you.
also with you, Father.
I've always been interested in self-immolation. Good day.
Well, this letter seems interesting. What does it say?
Before you go, your dad says, would you prefer to take a stagecoach of sorts, or would you prefer just simple horses?
I believe probably the stagecoach would be preferable.
We'd rather have smart horses than simple ones.
All of our horses are the best, as they have been blessed by Chandler and Tormund.
Oh.
This carriage, or stagecoach, whatever you want to call it, it's going to have 6 horses in it.
Yes.
And they're like the big Clydesdale kind, so they're a lot bigger than normal horses.
So they're field horses.
Yeah, pretty much.
Plow fields.
Sure.
Nags.
Okay.
Well,
Old.
I mean, we don't need
Old horses.
to go on about the problems with these horses, okay? So yeah, he gives you the letter, the stagecoach, carriage, whatever you want to call it, and then he just heads about his day.
thank you, Father. Always good to see you.
And you, son.
Yeah.
I was told I was getting 30 gold up front.
I already gave it to you.
No, you didn't?
This is gonna be a Monty Python skit.
Daddy!
Daddy?
I 100% did give it to you. Check your back pocket.
Check my back pocket.
There's a bag of 30 gold there.
All right.
Yeah.
Daddy's disappearing gold bag
Wrapped
trick.
inside a pamphlet.
Yeah. Actually, each coin
Yeah.
is wrapped within a pamphlet.
Individually.
So if you want one of those gold coins, you're going to have to open up a pamphlet to get to it.
I'll just put it in the fire later.
And the currency of this land is basically pamphlets themselves. It's like a
Yeah.
Faith Brotherhood clasped hand symbol on one side, and then it's just basically a Dr. Bonner's soap box on the other.
Yeah.
But with more Jesus.
Sure.
Or light propaganda.
Less Jesus,
More
more
light.
Chandler and Tormund.
Yes. The brother's faith.
Okay. So
Okay.
are you guys going to just head straight out, or did you want to try and get some supplies first? What was your plan?
The stagecoach is probably stocked with supplies, knowing my father.
Food and whatnot, but not like, I mean, if there was anything else you wanted to snag, like weapons or armor or
I
anything.
don't think there's anything I need.
I do want to snag my friend Kix.
Oh, he's there with you,
Good boy,
You
Kix.
snog your friend Kix?
right in the stagecoach.
Do you need anything for the coach ride, Kix?
So, I think Hicks he is actually fully converted to your cause, and he's decided to take a vow of silence.
Oh. That's a yes? Did you get the tattoos on your hands for yes and no like we talked about?
But he can't read comments, so he doesn't know which one's which.
Shrugging.
Yes.
I could
That's
have it
a
done in
no.
Sylvan.
Okay. So you guys load up on the stagecoach. I would say at this point of the day, it's probably about 10 a.m. or so. You've done your morning prayers and things like that. Your father didn't want to deprive you of that.
No.
So you get on the stagecoach and you start riding west. Braddock is northwest, so it's going to take, if you were walking, I would say it would take you about 3 months, but with these horses, I'm going to say it's going to take you about 3 weeks. So,
It's a nice carriage. Mm-hmm. Yo, look at the carriage on that one.
are you guys doing anything while you're riding on the
Oh,
stagecoach?
there is, of course, in this stagecoach a couple bales of horse speed in case we need it, right?
Horse bead?
Speed.
You want the horse to snuff it? I'm not
You feed it to them. It's like a
It's a brick of cocaine. It's
Okay.
a salt. It's a
Coca
coke
leaves.
lick.
Okay.
It's a
coca
coke lick.
leaves, and they eat it, and they get very runny.
Sleepy.
They run
Get
very
very
fast.
sleepy.
They get the runs.
The whole front of the stagecoach is just covered in shit.
Yeah.
In case we need to make a quick escape. Chew on this, Kix.
He explodes into just a meaty pulp. Oh, fuck. It's too much. Too much speed. Alright, so I'm going to say you travel for 3 days with no particular incident. Every once in a while you see the horses of the Order of the Phoenix traveling up and down the road. The patrols are much more frequent now since the flare went off.
Look there, Osbert.
Months
Another Knight of the Phoenix.
Yes, I've never seen one of those before.
And there's another one.
Wow.
We're on a mission for them.
Yes.
Isn't that wonderful?
Supposedly they're paying me very well to not care about what you're saying to me right now.
Are you riding on the carriage or in the carriage?
In the carriage.
Okay.
It's a carriage, not a wagon.
I'm just checking. So I would say that on the third day, all of a sudden the carriage comes to a halt.
As Christ rises in the middle of the street.
Osbert, do we have a driver or the horses just pulling themselves along the road?
No, I think the horses are just dead.
You're just in the middle of
Autopilot disengaged.
You're just in the middle of the woods somewhere. The horses just went wherever they felt like going. No, you have a driver.
Driver?
He's a peasant, but he's a finely
We don't
dressed.
use that word.
No, you don't. But I'm just saying.
Serf is preferable.
Serf. He's a finely dressed serf.
Well, serfs are basically slaves and peasants are free.
Yeah.
He's my family's man. He's been with us since before I was born.
His name is Dobby.
No, it's basically Woodhouse.
Woodhouse.
He eats the horse speed for fun.
Okay. So you're asking him why you stopped?
Yes.
Okay.
Did I start off with any money?
Probably.
Like how many money?
Let's see here.
30 gold.
You started off with 28 gold.
Okay. Now it's 58. I totally bullshot that guy.
I like that you two are going to be the odd couple.
Would you like me to guide you in prayer?
Until I kill him in his sleep.
It's like a classic traveling movie of two people that do not get along.
He stacks the pamphlets and then cuts them into like a blade and then kills him with it. Live by the pamphlet.
Death by 10,000 paper cuts.
Die by the pamphlet, you son of a bitch. All right, so the driver...
Bertrand is his name.
Bertrand yells back, there's someone here in front of the carriage, sir. He stopped it.
Do they appear to be ruffians?
No, it's an older woman.
Why didn't you just run her over?
That's not how we do things in
That-
our country.
Is illegal, Osbert.
Not where I come from.
We have to have a permit to have that, and it currently resides with my father.
You forgot to bring your permit to kill?
I am a man.
Did you
of
let your
the
permit
light.
expire?
I-
So now you can't kill anyone?
I never had one because I would rather save them.
Is it something you can't talk about because you would have to kill me, but you can't kill me because your permit to kill has been expired?
No, I don't. I never had one of those. Let's just go see what the old lady wants.
She's asking for help, sir.
Help with what?
Old woman!
Man.
I hang my head out.
There's a short, fat, older woman.
Ash, I need help.
Help with what?
There's some sort of monster in the cemetery not far from our town. It stole a sheep last night. I saw
sheep?
it with my own eye.
What about the other one?
She pulls it out. It's glass.
Was it a...
Puts it back in.
How much do you want for that glass eye, old lady?
30 gold.
That's too much.
Have you ever priced prosthetic eyes, by the way? They're fucks are
Pretty-
expensive.
They're really expensive.
Even like it's just a glass.
Yeah.
Like Dane was talking about it, and they're like tens of thousands of dollars. Like for like nice ones.
Damn.
Was the sheep a very fine sheep?
It was my finest sheep.
Do we have time for this? We're supposed to be somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what our mission is, actually. I haven't read the note.
You haven't read it yet?
I thought maybe you were in charge.
I thought you
Apparently
read
I am in charge.
I feel like
it. Kix is in charge.
I need to do good deeds to help the people of this land, my land.
I feel like you should read over this letter real quick.
Look, this is my father's cart, stagecoach, and we'll help this old lady.
Fine, make it
Old
quick.
lady,
Yes?
I will kill that monster for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
And I ask nothing in return, except you deliver this entire backpack of pamphlets to your town.
Well, sure. That's
I throw
pretty
it to her.
easy.
It's super heavy. She just drops like a rock.
Oh, that's
Yes, who knew that paper stacked tightly together would be so heavy?
that's heavier than it looks. Okay.
And she just drags it. Like backwards. She's pulling it backwards, but it's not coming up off the ground. It looks like she's leaning way, way back, so that...
Would you like to get in the carriage?
No, it's all right. I'm sure that there's no room for me in this
Oh, there's
pamphlet.
plenty of room.
Ah, fuck it. Take this.
I take the pamphlet thing back.
Okay.
And help her up into the carriage.
Oh, but she's so dirty.
She hops in. She is a bit dirty.
Yes, we have a wooden bench on the far side that you can sit on.
Oh, thank you. That's kind of you.
And the driver,
Well, we sit on the plush leather seats.
yes. The one side of the carriage is very homely, and then the other one is very nice. Just in case, peasants. So the driver kicks off the horses again, and they start down the road, and the old woman yells out,
Oh, it's just about a half a mile up the road, and then it'll turn to the right.
Well, as we go up the road, my faith hero Randuin man once washed the feet of a peasant woman. Would you like me to wash your feet?
Oh, yeah, that would be lovely. I haven't washed them in years.
she pulls. It looks like she's wearing shoes, but it's actually not. It's just the dirt is caked on there so hard that it's made like a shoe around her foot. And you can
Yes.
see the toenails have started to like curl around the outside and things. It's a mess.
Kix passes out.
I get to work.
Roll a constitution check.
Why did I ever take a
I got an
job
8.
in the fucking nights again?
You throw up in your mouth a little bit. Because the smell is just awful. You didn't notice it at first, but when she puts those puppies up near you, you have to get them. And the texture's really weird. Like, as soon as you touch it, your skin shivers. Like, it's just gross. And then one of the toenails just happens to, like, prick you. And you, like, back away real fast, and you're like,
I can do this.
fuck!
It's for the faith. Well, I'll trim her toenails first with my,
Teeth.
Short sword.
I guess the tip of my javelin. Unless you have a knife, Osbert.
I have a couple, but I'm not lending you any
Do
of my
you
knives
have a-
for those feet.
Do you have a toe knife?
Do you have a toe knife, old lady?
She goes, yes, I have a toe knife.
She pulls out. It's real rusty. It's got dried blood on it.
She goes, here you go.
Thank you. I try to give her a nice toenail cut. Medicine?
Sure.
11.
It might be survival.
Survival. I would say that you do not a great job of cutting the toenails
They're no
off.
longer curled and on themselves.
We didn't get rid of the dirt first, so you don't know where the toenail ends.
Well, I would start at the base of the curly part.
Okay, so you do that, and it cuts it a bit jagged. It's not real smooth cut or anything like that, but you do it. You do it.
And I bring out the wash basin
Okay.
and the scrubby brush,
Okay.
which was meant for the horse's hooves,
Okay.
and I get to work.
Yeah. Do a strength roll.
Osbern's gonna lean his head out the window and pull out a flask.
I got a 14.
All right, so you just start going to town, and you find, well, you first start off just trying to scrape it a little bit, and the dirt's not even coming off on the scrub brush, so you have to, like, put all your force into this. And the old woman's making, like, a sound because of the force that you have to put into this foot.
Merrick, what are you
Here.
doing in there?
Lady, do you need a sock?
No, I'm fine.
So by the time you actually finish getting the first layer of dirt off the foot, you've pretty much reached the town.
All right.
It's not even really a town. It's like 3 or 4 houses, and they're mostly farms.
I'm going to call that a success.
Thorpe?
But you only took a little bit of the dirt off.
We'll get back to it later,
Oh, okay.
but we have to kill this monster.
Okay, well, that's something. I suppose I'll let
Put
you get
those
to it.
monsters away.
I think the monster was in the middle of the road, not the cemetery.
My faith is shaken.
So when she gets out of the carriage, she points to the east and says,
If you head straight through there, you'll find a little path, and that'll take you right to our graveyard. It's not very big, but it does have a very old mausoleum in it, and that's where someone said they saw the monster going.
Do you think he was eating the sheep?
I mean, why else would he take it? Whoa.
Yes.
I hope he ate that sheep.
I hope so too.
Poor sheep.
What
you're a sheep fucker, Ogie.
what was the sheep's name?
Mittens.
Proud Mittens. I shall hopefully find your remains, give you a proper burial, and avenge your death. Right
Yes.
this way, Osbert. Gix?
Thought I was in charge.
I'm in charge of this mission. You're in charge of reading me the pamphlet.
The pamphlet?
The letter.
Okay.
All things are pamphlets.
All right.
In the eyes of the brothers.
Pamphlet is life.
So time of the day right now, I would say, is mid-afternoon. 10 feet into the wood line, you can very easily see there's like a trail. It's pretty light. It's not like a very well-worn trail. Not a lot of people, I guess, go to this graveyard too often since there's not too many people. But I would say if you get on this trail, it will take you roughly 30, 45-minute walk to get to the edge of this graveyard. So
and walk we shall. Weapons drawn.
And I'm going to walk off the trail, keeping an eye on Merrick and stealthing.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
It's 26.
Okay, you're very stealthy.
I have my hammer at the ready.
All right. When you get to the edge of the cemetery, it's not very well kept. Grass is pretty high. I mean, it's cut every once in a while, it looks like, but yeah, no, you're super high. And
they could take nicer care of their ancestors, that's for sure.
You can see the gravestones just sticking out over the tops of the grass. And towards the back of the cemetery, there's this very large, sort of crumbling mausoleum. And the stone door that should be there is off to the side. That's what you see as you walk in.
Hello? Hello? Anybody there?
Yeah. So yeah, nobody answers. It's pretty quiet.
I'm going to start approaching the door, trying to remain as hidden as possible.
Okay.
Mittens?
No.
Is that you, Mittens? Come to your friend Merrick.
You're fucking that cheap, aren't you?
No.
You hear a distant, meh.
Bleating.
Yeah, distant bleeding, but nothing else.
Osbert, Mittens yet lives. We are not too late.
Do you even know where I am?
I thought you were right behind me. Holy shit, I'm alone. Into the darkness I go. And I charge in.
You charge in, okay.
Yeah.
When you get to the mausoleum, it looks like there was not a sarcophagus, but like a stone coffin in the middle of the mausoleum. I would say it's about, the mausoleum itself is 10 feet tall, about 8 feet wide. On the inside, all that's in there was this stone coffin, but it's been flipped over onto its side, and there's a staircase that goes down.
Desecration. Kix, watch my 6. Merrick. Hello.
Try to be stealthy.
The ghost of Raoul.
I thought Raoul just left. I didn't think he was dead. I look for a...
Try to be stealthy.
Oh, yes. Okay. I'll try to creep down the stairs. Have
Okay.
to transition from a sprint into a sneak.
Transition from a screaming run into a snack.
And Kix is whimpering very loudly as he tries to sneak.
Can I just put my hand over his mouth?
I
Come up behind him.
It actually probably would still make the same noise.
Yeah, I stealth with a
there's
5. Anyway.
Okay, so clang, clang, clang.
What's that, Kix? Is this some sort of ancient goblin technique? They can't hear us, right?
Do you hear anything right now, Ogie? Nope. All right. Fucking stealth machines over here. So as you clang, clang, you're heading down the stairs?
Yes, it's working, Kix.
So you clang your way down the stairs, and it's pitch black. There's no light in this place whatsoever. Bugbears see in the dark, right?
60 feet. Yep.
Yeah.
As do Kix's.
As do Kix's.
Tell me, Kix.
And
Are we alone?
I think we're alone.
I can't see any hand gestures you're making.
Kix is pointing wildly at the end of the hallway that you can't
we
see
can't
anything. Yeah,
see.
you don't see anything.
But I like my lantern.
But the bleeding is now louder.
It's going to give us away. Here, I'll give you my lantern. You go ahead.
I will light the lantern.
Okay.
Oh, my lantern.
You go ahead in front of me.
When you light, or how far is the light on the lantern? What did it go? 60
Bullseye
feet?
lantern,
Right, can't I just
60,
make-
60 feet, I believe.
Okay. So when you light the lantern and shine it at the end of the hallway, there's a large door, but sitting next to it is a large fur-covered creature. It sort of looks like a dog monkey face.
It's a dog bear.
A dog bear. It looks like a dog bear. And it's just got a sheep on a rope next to it.
Would either of us recognize what that is?
do a nature check.
Yeah, it's gonna be a negative.
We got an
Ghost
8.
Rider.
You just recognize it as an unfriendly, typically.
You there? That is not your sheep.
Insight check.
I have my crossbow ready.
That's fine. Insight.
Yeah, I got a natural one. He's an enemy!
You have no idea what it is.
I'm not sure, but he appears threatening.
He's speaking.
He's saying, "Kiss me, kiss me." What?
Kissed me?
He's actually used kiss the girl. Doesn't he? He's speaking goblinoid.
It's
He
a
doesn't. He
Oh, that's right.
because I don't want to be able to talk to Kick.
Yeah,
That's right.
he wanted to only be able to communicate
It's
with you.
some weird.
Twin language.
Yeah. All right.
It's a bugbear dialect.
Is he armed?
It's on my back. I have a
He
glaive.
doesn't have it out, but you can do a perception check.
Has a 24.
You can see on his back.
22.
On his back, he has a shield and what looks to be a glaive,
He's
but
just
it's on his back.
indicating at the door.
Yeah, he keeps pointing at the door, and he's holding the rope with the little sheep leash on the other hand.
How thick is this door?
Okay.
And you don't know.
So I'll
You've been here a long time, and you've never been able to break down the door.
Yeah.
walk up. It's still crossbow out, but like one arm up, trying to be as non-threatening as possible. Like,
Okay.
Well,
Crossbow pointing at the wall, not at him.
Okay. All right.
Slowly approach.
Do you do anything with this, or you just keep pointing at the door and?
I mean, what it would be the religious one doing?
Yeah. What's Merrick doing?
Approaching shield forward.
So then I'm conically trying to explain, like, and I keep hitting on the door.
Merrick, I don't think he means us any harm.
Another insight check.
He didn't
Nice.
eat that sheep. Sheep's still here.
21 insight.
I pet the sheep.
He doesn't seem to be threatening, but he wants something. There's something behind the door that he seems to want. But you don't know anything else aside from that. Like, that's the gist of what you're getting.
Are you trying to steal the remains of people behind the door?
Merrick, let me take a look at the door. Just watch my back.
And Kix, watch my back.
I'm gonna look at the door to see if there's any kind of lock mechanism or any traps or anything on it.
It doesn't seem like there's a handle or anything. There's just a series of runes on the door.
Are they in a language?
Yes.
What language?
Elvish.
Okay, I don't speak Elvish.
Neither do I.
Kix does, right?
No, Toset did.
Sylvan.
Toset did.
Toset spoke Elvish. All right, you two back up. Let me try something. You big man, just back up a little bit.
I grab my sheep
Okay.
and I take it.
You too,
away.
Merrick. Back up.
Okay, yes.
Give me your shield.
I just.
I'm good. I'm just gonna borrow it. I'll give it back.
Hit his pants. Take his pants.
Okay.
All right. So put the shield up in front of me and touch a rune.
Nothing happens. Like with your hand or the weapon?
My hand.
Okay, nothing happens. Which rune? Let's say there's 4 runes.
The first from the left.
So the first rune, so no.
Yeah.
No, nothing happens.
Touch the second rune.
No, nothing happens.
Third rune.
It lights up faintly.
It's like
Like very faintly.
that Rakinishu stone.
And then it fades back away.
It's
And then
Simon Says,
The
but
fourth
runes.
one.
What?
Then I hit the fourth one.
No, nothing happens. But that third rune then lights back up again and then sort of makes like a noise as it fades out.
So
Did you not try this the whole time you were here?
hit the third rune,
It lights up and fades away again.
and then the first rune.
That one lights up a different color, a little bit of a red color.
I fucking hate these other runes. I hit the fourth one.
The other two go
All right. 3, 1,
2,
2.
4. 3, 1, 2, 4.
When you do that and you hit the fourth, you hear like a click noise, and then the door sort of comes out towards you and then slides over to the side.
Okay.
And on the inside of the room, you see. Well, do a perception check. As the
Merrick, shine the light.
There's sort of like a cloud, like a musty cloud that sort of comes out of it.
Natural 20, so a 23.
There are skeletons littered all over the floor, but in the middle of the room, there appears to be a human locked in some sort of like stance, and he's surrounded in like a weird bluish energy, and he's just like making like a face, like a face.
The derp
He
face.
appears to
Which you
be
can't-
surprised.
Yeah,
You can take a picture of it.
Make that noise. That's the face he made.
All right, Merrick, here's your shield back.
He's making like a scared, surprised face.
You don't want to throw the shield at that man?
No,
I'll let you throw the shield at the man.
And I'm gonna put myself between.
You want to throw
them
the shield?
and the blue character.
Okay. And the energy that's encapsulating this man is sort of like moving around almost like water. But it's also got like steam coming off of it. Like it would look like if it was like made of ice.
Does it seem to be coming from any place, or is it just around him?
It's just around him.
Let me take a look around the room.
Okay. Do an investigation check.
I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to go into the room.
Okay. You're dead.
There's a bunch of skeletons everywhere. He's an axe murderer. We should probably just leave him here then.
Burn it. Burn it to the ground.
Um,
And then we can eat the sheep and tell them that they did it.
That would be dishonest.
I'm gonna toss a pamphlet into the room.
Okay. You just throw a pamphlet
I'm
in
gonna
the
throw
room.
a pamphlet at the guy.
Okay.
I block it.
I'll probably miss.
I probably miss as well.
Dex versus Dex. What'd you-
16.
And what'd you get?
You win 9.
Okay, so the bugbear swipes at the pamphlet, misses, and
You
the
don't
little...
know that's what it is.
Oh, sorry. The creature swipes at the pamphlet, misses. The little paper ball sort of hits the
Surprise.
liquid around the man, and it sort of like goes in and then slowly through it. And then when it pops out on the other side, it's like a little ball of ice, and then it hits the ground and shatters.
I've seen this before. It's been frozen in carbonite.
It's almost like you're doing the moose thing,
Let me.
but you didn't quite get the hands high enough.
Let me throw a pamphlet just into the room and see if it does anything.
Okay, it just hits the floor. And
Okay, well then
moves a little dust.
I'll take a step in.
Okay, you're dead. No, you're fine.
Okay, good.
It's cold. It's very cold in the room. Yeah, but
A bit
other
colder.
than that, there's like also some of the skeletons have armor on and weapons that are all rusted. So it looks
Okay.
like they've been there for a while.
For a while.
Yeah.
I will use my divine sense
Okay.
to sense undead, fiend, or celestial within 60 feet.
You get a kind of a feeling. It sort of goes in and out. It's like flickering almost. Like it doesn't quite know what to tell you.
What?
Undead,
Okay.
right?
There's something almost undead here, Osbert.
Well, that's why we brought you along. All right, undead man, check it out. I'm gonna look around and see if there's any way to turn this shit off.
I suppose I'll channel divinity, sacred weapon,
Okay.
and make my weapon glow in a holy light.
Okay. So now it's glowing.
And it's 100 feet of light, or sorry, 70 feet of light, 40 feet of light.
Those are all very different numbers. Like very different. Like they're not even close.
It's because
to
my
one
handwriting's bad.
another? Okay.
Yeah, so it becomes
He's
magical.
a paladin of the rave.
Yes, for the people.
Now it's 1,000 feet.
It's 40 feet of light. It's magical.
Okay. So the room is lit up now.
The room is so
You
lit.
can very easily see the, like you know how cold air sort of has that not fog or mist about it, but that sort of thing. You can clearly see.
Condensation.
That
Fog.
thickness.
Yeah, it's like a fog,
I'm gonna poke.
but it's not thick. Like you can easily see through it, but you can.
It's only got one C.
Yeah.
I'm gonna poke the blue stuff with my magical light hammer.
Is your hammer magical?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it is.
Okay. You poke the blue stuff, and it almost feels. Do a strength check.
A 13.
It yanks the hammer out of your hand, and
No.
it starts to float around in the liquid. You can do a dex to try and grab it before the handle's completely enveloped.
Yeah,
It's
I
literally
want to
just
do that.
floating around him.
Nope.
Nope.
I got a 9.
Yeah, no. So you try and grab at it.
I take it out.
What you get?
22?
Okay, so you have a hand on it, strength to pull it out.
It's a 20?
Yeah, just barely. You have a real tough time, but it pulls out, and the rest of the hammer is still light, but it's very.
Once it leaves my grasp, actually, it becomes a regular hammer.
Oh, so it's frozen solid. Then.
Yeah. So it's just like an ice hammer.
Yeah. Like if you were to take a hammer and stick it in liquid nitrogen. That's what it would look like, except for the handle part.
I'll give it back to the religious one.
That didn't work out.
While they were messing around with the blue energy, I was looking at like around the floors, around the walls, see if there's any levers, push buttons, runes.
What'd you find?
What'd
you roll?
I got a 18 on investigation.
You move some of the skeletons out of the way that are right around the
Yeah, I don't care. Fuck these guys. They're dead.
character, whatever it is, and you find a small vial. It's empty. It's got like a little cork that would go with it, but it's just laying there on the ground.
I'll pick up the vial.
Okay. Nothing happens when you do that, by the way. You don't die or anything. Unless you want to, then you're dead.
Oh, Osbert, we barely knew ye.
Can I try and hold it up to the liquid?
When you say hold, like, what do you mean hold?
Like hold it
touch
open. I'll touch it with the vial.
Okay.
I don't care if I lose the vial.
As soon as you touch the vial to the liquid, all the liquid shoots into the vial, and it's now filled. It doesn't look like it
Put the
should
stopper
fit.
on it.
Yep. And then it's
I'm gonna keep this for later.
okay. Bloop. And then there you go. And all of a sudden, this man that was frozen sort of just crumples into a heap on the ground. And as he crumples to the ground, we're going to take a break.
Hi there, listeners. I don't know if you're like me, but I love me some bacon butter dogs. But the next best thing to bacon butter dogs is heading on over to patreon.com/BotchedPodcast and subscribing. I'm pretty cheap, so I only subscribe for $1 a month, but I don't really get anything for it other than the satisfaction of helping a bunch of assholes put a podcast on the internet. But for $3 a month, you can get access to bonus content. They even have like 100 hours of bonus content by now. This month's Patreon, from what I hear, is about them being assassins in the John Wick universe, trying to execute some hit in a theme park or something. Sounds pretty fun. Let's listen to a little clip and see what's going on.
We'll get jobs at that better amusement park
Man,
down the fucking road.
Yeah, good. Do that.
I'm gonna plant explosives everywhere.
They wouldn't hire me. So I'm gonna blow them up.
Oh!
What?
So I guess intimidate. What? I
gonna
said
plant
it.
explosives?
I said it, so they heard it. Is that intimidation as I walk away?
What, are you trying?
I'm
Are you
leaving.
just
I'm
yelling?
leaving.
I'm gonna blow this place up.
I'm gonna get a job at the place down the street.
Oh, he's immediately telling the receptionist to call the cops.
Yeah.
Like right now.
Yeah.
You don't have a lift waiting outside.
No.
So
I'll find a way.
okay.
I run.
Where there's a Will, there's a Wheaton.
Okay.
Yeah, just hide in the woods, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know that guy actually at all. we had a
You need to go. You
we
need to
had,
go.
we had a lift share.
Go with him. You need to go with him. Leave.
We're not going with him. He's going to jail.
But you need to leave this office.
Yeah.
Well, that just sounds like all kinds of fun. So that's $3 a month right there. If you want to talk to these assholes on a regular basis, you can subscribe for $5 a month and get in on the Discord, where you can talk to not only them, but all kinds of really cool fans. For $10 a month, get to create content for the week-to-week episodes, such as traps and dungeons and puzzles and monsters and shit. Monsters. For $15 a month, you can get behind-the-scenes content like when they're recording and like editing and stuff like that, all kinds of weird shit. They just hit a $200 goal, so now if you're a patron, you get access to all kinds of extra audio stuff like roundtable discussions or behind-the-scenes stuff. I don't know. They have so much fluff. It's like one of those marshmallow peeps. Peeps. I like to bite their heads off. But anyways, you should head over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast and subscribe today.
And we're back. So, the man just crumpled onto the ground.
Excuse me, sir. Are you okay?
I'm gonna run over and comfort him, or try to at least stand him to his feet.
Is that wolf, bear, monkey hurting you?
I stand up. Oh, jeez.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, hi.
Hoo-ha yourself.
I'm Constable Franz. Hello.
Constable?
Yeah.
We haven't had constables in these parts for at least 130 years.
70 years.
70, actually.
Say
They're now
We
part
can
of
make it
the-
130. Fuck it.
All right,
I'm-
whatever.
I'm
that's an old,
bullshitting
how
right
old are
now.
bugbears?
He's an old. He's a
He's a
special.
very
bugbear.
old
He's
bugbear.
a special boy.
Very loyal.
He's got mange. He's just all fucked up. He's like an 18-year-old dog. Just one of his eyes got a cataract.
If you hadn't caught on, half the shit I say is bullshit.
He's got tumors. He's not doing well.
Turmeric? I hear it's good for inflammation.
Oh, what happened? Last thing I knew, he told me to drink the vial, and wait a second, Ogie, you're all grown up. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna give Ogie some scratches.
Like the
Oh,
intro
hey,
into
buddy.
a fucking sitcom.
Your guy's name is Original Gangster?
No, it's Ogie. It's Oglethorpe. He's my bugbear.
I knew I didn't.
Does he raise carrier pigeons?
What's that?
You wouldn't know what a carrier pigeon is? I'm pretty sure that's old.
That's how we
That's
communicate.
old. Yeah.
But you said Constable. They were disbanded years ago.
130 years ago.
And now they're
Like
part
I
of
said.
now they're part of the secret religious police.
What?
May the light shine on you, brother.
Whoa!
Yes, the guest stop.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, nobody does. Wink.
I'm a constable.
Yeah, 129 years ago, they genocided half the country. It was weird.
Disembodied voice. What was that?
You're one of them.
Oh
Do you
God.
hear Raoul as well?
What?
So you're a cop.
Yes. I'm an officer of the law.
I don't have anything to say to you then.
Well,
I don't deal with cops.
Are you implying
are you a criminal?
No.
No, he is under contract by the royal family Hwat.
The who?
The Hwats.
The what?
Police just get in my way.
The why?
Please get in your way. What?
Yes.
Hold on
Please
now.
get in my way.
Are you guys pulling my leg?
No, I'm over here.
No, that's a whole nother turkey.
That's a whole nother turkey.
I know, right?
Oh, he's crazy. Okay, all right.
No, nay. I'm wealthy.
Oh,
is he your
he's
friend?
eccentric. This is Ogie.
You know him?
I raised him when he was just a little pup.
Why can't he speak?
He can speak.
What does he
Ogie, did they not understand you? Oh. Well, it's a good thing we always played charades.
Yeah.
Hope you have a good performance, Jeff.
I always came in fourth at charades.
Forthwith, yes.
Yes, I... Go ahead.
He always
with
came
the
fourth.
charades.
So he had to eat the cracker.
I don't understand that reference. I don't understand that. What?
Yes,
Cracker? What is that?
it's a new invention.
I only eat hardtack.
Oh, you'll love crackers.
Delicious.
I have got something for you, sir.
Don't take it.
It's a wafer.
It's a pamphlet.
I knock it out of his hand.
No, this one is edible.
I do.
Well, you roll your dex.
I got a 19.
What'd you get, Ogie?
21.
All right, so he knocks the wafer out of your hand. You just have the corner of it as he.
They're like the Catholic
Communion.
communion wafers where like they have the symbol of the faith pressed on them. They're very hard. They took Kix like weeks to make these.
All right, con man. Why are you here?
No. My name is Carl.
Constable.
Constable Carl Franz.
Con
At
man.
your service.
Why are you here?
Con man?
Yeah, constable, con man.
No,
Keep up with the times, old guy.
I am a member of the town guard.
Next thing he'll be saying, you're a jive turkey.
A what?
Isn't that what they used to say? It's cool, man.
No, Merrick, he's a cracker. He would never talk like
He's never
that.
heard of crackers. He's
He
so
is
cracker,
one.
he doesn't even know what a cracker is.
Ogie, why do you have a sheep?
Just wandering around.
He stole that sheep, that's why we're here.
Hold on, I'm not speaking to you.
As a man of justice,
You were lonely, but what do you mean? And also, why are you so old now?
Why is that
Who's a
sheep
good
walking?
old boy?
Why is that sheep walking funny?
Out of game, what year is it?
708.
130 A.D.
Well, it's supposed to be 300 some.
130 A.K. after Carl.
But
Well, no, we
legitimately,
established that it was.
It's like 358 post elf apocalypse.
Yeah. All right.
I don't think anyone's
It's the
gonna be
year
taking
358.
Were you here
PA.
to help us?
I'm here to get that sheep back to the old woman it belongs to.
Here to help you what?
Well, we had a lot of instances of missing people and random strange corpses and skeletons roaming
Have you
the
looked
cemetery.
on the floor? I think I found all of your missing people.
Oh.
They've been here for quite a while.
Oh, there's the captain. He's dead.
Yes?
But where's the necromancer? I don't see him.
He's probably also dead.
Your thing says it's over there. I got that one.
Oh, they're all dead. And
How long have you been here, Carl?
Yes, what year do you think it is?
it only took us a few hours to clean the place out.
What year do you think it is,
Wait,
Carl?
What? 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 It's been 130 years?
For us, it's just been a day.
It's only been a couple of minutes since we got here.
I am very confused.
As you should be. So are we.
We came to deal with the necromancer, and he turned out to be a bit more of a problem than we expected.
There's no necromancer here, friend.
Well, he might be some of these bones on the floor.
He might be. Hold on. Wait a second. Where's the vial?
What vial?
He told me to drink it.
What vial?
You have it?
I don't know what he's talking about. I can't understand a word he's saying.
Crit 20. Sir, I've been trained by the local constabulary to be able to tell a lie, and you, sir, are not telling the truth. I'm an officer of the law, and you should speak the truth to
I
me.
said that I can't understand a word he's saying. That's not a lie.
Osbert, I saw you put that thing in your front pocket, I believe. Is that what he's referring to?
See, there's a good truth teller.
This. Pull out a vial of poison.
No, he said a file for your nails, I believe, is what I heard.
19 history? To be like, yeah, that's not it.
Yeah, you know it's not the right color.
That's not the one.
Yes, it looks rather blue.
This blue
Osbert.
glowing shit?
Give that to me.
You should probably not drink this again.
Give it to me.
Why do you want it?
Well, that was weird. Can I have it back?
Not if you keep talking like that.
I don't know what you were talking about.
I think I'm gonna hold on to this for safekeeping.
Please give it to me.
Carl,
Do you want some collateral?
20. Persuasion.
you there, OG.
I don't know how to counter persuasion as a character because it's not really how
There's usually a
persuasion
DC.
works.
It's not.
But that's how we've been playing since
I
forever.
know. I'm gonna say you can roll persuasion or insight, your choice.
What if we establish that...
Natural 20.
Huh?
No, I'm gonna hold on to it until I don't think you're gonna use it to hurt yourself or anybody else.
Use it. No, I'm gonna keep it.
Cush monster, you there.
I'm gonna then let out a roar as an intimidate to the file holder to hand me
Okay.
Would his 20 still stand?
Okay.
He can roll insight or intimidation back.
Okay. Here you go.
Ogie, please give that to
Ogie,
me.
I think that's
Thank
a bad
you.
idea. He
The sheep
seems...
runs away down the hall.
Sheep
by the way.
is. I'm still. It's tied
No,
up.
you took...
Oh, I thought it was you were
No, it's
holding a
tied
leash. Okay.
Or I was holding it. I guess it ran away.
Yeah. When you roared, it ran away.
No, but it's
It
my
was
friend.
It didn't like that. It ran
Gush
away.
monster.
His name is Ogie.
Ogie.
Or if you want to call him by his full name, please don't. He tends to only have that happen when he's being yelled at. Oglethorpe.
Oglethorpe? That was a bad idea.
No, it's fine.
Haven't
It's
you
safe.
ever
Keep
read
it.
the Ring of the Lords?
What?
The fable of the evil magical item that corrupts the handsome young rich man?
As I place a hand on Carl's shoulder.
You would just give your friend heroin if he was an addict?
This is not a drug. This is important.
Do you like drugs?
I've got a whole bunch of horse speed.
Of course not. They are
Horse-
against the law.
Unless, of course, you're a stagecoach owner and you have horse amphetamine.
I don't understand your logic here. I'm a constable. I don't.
I'm
I
within
don't-
the realm of the law, sir. I bet Ogie would like some horse amphetamine.
Please stop trying to give my bugbear drugs. He's not a drug bear. He's a bugbear. Or a hug bear. And I hug Ogie.
He looks kind of excited.
Yes, I can tell. Under
been-
his loincloth.
Just been doing horse speed down here in the catacombs for years.
130 years.
Ogie, you would never.
Look at his teeth, sir.
They're all yellow and missing.
No, not Ogie. He's a good little bug. My little hug-a-bug.
He's very twitchy.
Right, Ogie?
I wonder if the Lord has been collecting taxes for the last 130 years.
Did you have a bank account?
A bank?
Oh.
No.
Well, there goes the you're rich scheme.
All right, let's all just get out of here and get some fresh air and clear our heads.
Okay, that sounds good to me. I better get back to the station.
Right.
Where do you think that station is? Because things have changed.
Delaware.
Just right down the path, and then we go town. It's right there.
Town is not how I would describe that 3-horse tavern.
Wait, what do you mean?
Come with me, friend.
Right. You guys go on ahead. I have to tie my boot.
Okay.
Ogie, I think it would be best if you gave me the sheep so we can go back to who it belongs to, because it's not yours.
I think the sheep ran away.
The sheep.
What is it, Steve? Is that Steve? All right, we better go get Steve.
The sheep's name is Mittens. It comes to it. Mittens! It's not his sheep.
No, he's saying it. He's saying it's not.
The only
the
reason
sheep.
I'm here is because the sheep.
Excuse me, strange religious crazy man. Let me speak to my
I
friend.
don't think I've
He's
given you a
saying
pamphlet
the
yet.
sheep's name is Mittens. Ogie.
Where
did you get the sheep,
Ogie?
You borrowed it. How long ago did you borrow it?
Makes for a nice cock sleeve.
130 years ago? No.
I need
No.
condoms.
Sheep don't live that long. Wait, neither do people.
Yes, it's likely everyone you know is ever dead.
You've had that sheep for 5 months.
The lady just stopped us today.
She's been standing in the road for 5 months. That's why her feet were so dirty. Kind of
Ogie.
stamping them.
We talked about this. You
All
started
right,
with,
you
with
guys
the
have your
neighbor's
conversation
cat.
outside. I need to tie my shoes.
You went outside or you didn't?
I told them
He's
to go
waiting.
outside.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
we can walk and talk.
Sure. So as you walk out of the mausoleum, the entire 12 people that live in that village are outside with like some really crappy pitchforks. And they're like, ah!
Hey,
Greetings, citizens!
I thought you wanted me to get the sheep.
We heard a roar. We thought you were dead.
And why aren't you holding pamphlets? Old lady,
They're back in the house for reading later.
I said distribute to the entire town.
They're in each of their houses. There's only 3 of them. Houses.
Then I need that backpack back.
Fine.
Do you know how long it took young, deformed child,
Kixley.
Kixley to make those?
No, I don't, because I don't
Weeks.
have Oh, well, that's something.
Even with the printing press.
You can have them back if you'd like.
Ah, Gutenberg.
Steve.
Steve Gutenberg?
Yeah.
The sheep? Yes, I would.
Okay, well, we have to deal with the monster first.
There's no monster here. That is clearly a pet.
A pet? He's like 7 feet tall, and he's like a pig monkey dog thing.
There is no law on the books about pig monkeys.
He stole my mittens.
Mittens is here, and I hand her the leash. Hand her the leash.
Mittens!
She grabs up mittens.
What's happened to...
Or wait, you said you didn't shear mittens, right? Okay.
As you
My
can see,
poor
he's
mittens.
perfectly fine.
She!
It.
Ogie's telling me that your sheep's name is Steve.
It's my goddamn sheep, and its name is fucking Mittens. It's a prize-winning sheep. Who the fuck are you?
It is rather handsome.
I am Constable Franz.
What?
No more
Constable Franz. Of the town of Spalding, where you live, of course.
My great-great-grandfather Carl Franz? He went missing in that mausoleum 130 years ago.
Did you have a family, Carl?
You fucked my great-great-great, whatever she was, grandmother, I think.
I did have a nice night in the tavern before we went out to search for the skeletals.
There's no need for such rough language, old lady. Is that your love child's child?
While they're doing this, I'm looking around for anything of value.
There's nothing.
All right,
It's a fucking... If you go out to the country and find a yard that hasn't been mowed in like...
It's a mausoleum.
There's
I
rusty
might have been
trucks.
buried with something.
Oh, in the mausoleum.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You stayed
There's a
behind.
bunch of defunct currency.
Yeah.
It's still
the
metal.
Confederate
It's still
States
worth
of-
something.
There's some rusty
it?
weapons and armor.
Nothing
and
else.
Bones.
I got a 21 investigation.
I hate the show bones.
You find a couple rings.
Silver. Right?
What are they made out of?
Intelligence.
Wood.
I've been doing this for years.
I know.
Sheepcocks.
You don't have to.
I don't know what they're made out of.
Metal.
Metal.
I got a 8.
They're a yellow metal.
Oh, they
Got
could
a
be.
yellow metal.
Yellow
They
metal.
could be gold. They could be Elysium. They could be copper.
They could be any of these things.
Actually, copper's more copper color,
Blood colored.
and by this point it'd be blue.
They could be brass.
Yeah, I'd pocket them and walk out.
Okay. You can find 4 of them. There's also an old book, but it's worn. The pages are gone by now.
I take it anyway.
Okay.
OG's been using the pages.
It's leather bound. But the paper.
Oh, what kind of leather?
He's vegan. He would not touch the leather. But the paper's fine.
Nature check.
Is paper vegan?
Is it 15?
Kind of smells like people.
This must be important.
He's the
I will
second,
take this people leather book.
the second people leather book we've heard of. Oh, I'm not here. Sorry.
Said the ghost of Barrack.
Yeah.
So I'll walk out.
Okay. So you walk out and you see the same sight that I just described to the rest of them.
Listen here, old lady. My Ogie was trying to take care of your sheep, but Ogie, did you speak to her before borrowing Steve or Mittens?
He broke the fence and took the sheep.
Yeah, you did?
No, he didn't. He snuck like a thief in the night and took my poor
Everybody.
mittens.
Everybody calm down. This has just been a big misunderstanding.
Well,
My new friend's friend here was seeking companionship and saw a lone sheep.
He wasn't
Brought it
alone.
back.
Untended in the wilderness.
Unattended.
What?
Nobody was around. He thought it was lost, and he was looking for his friend.
He was in the pen. He
Look.
broke the pen. The
Carl.
gate.
Nope, this sheep was not in the pen.
The gate is broken.
I was there when it happened.
No, you weren't. I found you on the road.
Old lady.
I got a 24 persuasion.
You're not going to tell her something she knows is true.
Old lady.
I'm trying to convince everybody else, and this old lady's just fucking crazy.
The other people are like, well, I mean, maybe you left the gate open again.
Carol had here. She's.
My name is Mitzi.
Why is no one
Mitzi.
listening to me?
It's
I haven't
because
even-
you're special, Merrick, and we'll get to you in just a second, okay? Mitzi here. She's been known to forget things from time to time, right?
You don't even know
We've
me.
all been there.
Yes, you don't know her.
Sometimes I forget to tie my bootlaces. That doesn't make me a bad person. Mitzi's a good person.
all my friends and family are dead.
She just forgets things sometimes.
No, they're not, Carl.
This guy over here, Ogie, he's a good guy.
He's not a guy. He's a
Carl,
pig
He's a
bear
good.
face monster.
He's a good person.
You're not a man. You're a monster.
No, he's a human.
He is a hunk bear.
A bear is still not a man, is it?
He's not, that's what they're called. Bug. It was bug. Didn't
yeah.
no one else own a bugbear here?
He has a
No.
disease.
I don't care about your fucking claws.
Ogie, the sun is setting.
Carl?
The sun is setting. It's okay,
sun
buddy.
is setting.
It's okay. It's
Carl,
okay. Yes.
You're not a
you're
man, you're
familiar
a
with
monster.
familial ownership laws, correct?
Of course.
You own Mitzi?
Let me get my handbook out.
Tink. What does it say about
Pages are very slimy.
direct
Everything's wet.
patriarchal lines?
Why am I so damp? This is weird.
I prefer the term moist.
Hold on. Getting there. Getting there. I found it. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is your descendant, Mitzi. You gave that information, yes?
Yes? If this is indeed
And
Carl
he is
Franz?
Carl Franz, your great-great-great-grandfather.
Yes?
I am.
He technically owns all of your things.
Oh, that's right. Because you're a woman.
Exactly.
Fuck you! Mittens is mine!
And she scurries away holding Mittens in her arms.
So the property of Carl, Ogie, cannot steal the property of Carl.
Oh, we
Mittens.
shouldn't term it that way.
That is what
his servant.
No,
He is my pet.
The law is very clear. Pets are property.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Pets are property.
Consentient beings
As
be
are all-
property,
all-
Yogi.
As are all unwed children within my family.
Exactly.
I'm wed. What are you talking about?
Is your husband dead?
Yeah, well,
You are no longer wed.
but I don't think it passes
Oh.
back to him.
No, he's
A
not dead.
widow.
He's very, very old, but he's not dead.
Is he infirm?
Probably.
Every night.
He's old as dirt.
Well, you know what? I think we can make this easy. Ogie, you apologize to the crazed old woman that may or may not be my granddaughter. Great granddaughter. I don't know.
She needs a good foot washing, Ogie. And you look like you have a nice, soft tongue.
I don't even know a bugbear could take that.
You are of the earth.
Lick my feet, hobo bear.
You made the booger come out. I need tissue.
I'm gonna call you Hobert.
Stephen Holbear.
Stephen Hobert.
He's the whole bear.
The whole bear rapport. Yeah. Hey, that's bad language, Ogie. What did I tell you? Where's the swear jar?
He probably smashed it in the hundreds of years that you were satiated.
Asleep.
What was I doing?
You,
Just now?
You made a funny face, apparently.
Oh.
I try to perform
You
to
look scared.
show him the face that he...
Ogie, you don't have to touch the old woman's feet. That's, she... Obviously, the line of my family didn't take after me.
And I'll go up to the old lady.
She already ran away with the sheep.
I performed with the 20 to show Carl the face he made.
That does look like me. Impressive.
Perhaps our families are related.
It's possible.
All right, villagers, you are free to disperse. Nothing to see here. Everything's fine. We're taking this thing with us.
Well, they
So,
put there.
is the town of Spalding not here anymore? Is
There's
You mean
no
like-
such place.
You mean like the basketball?
No, that is a baseball mitt company.
there? I
That's right.
don't understand any of these references.
There's one old guy who's in the. So the group has already turned around, and started to walk away, but one person overheard you say,
Spalding.
Yeah.
We haven't been called a town in 60 years.
Yes, you're more of a hamlet.
Yeah. The plague took most of us. And then an STD went around.
Oh.
That's
STI went around.
It made your black eyes roll white.
Yes. And these black eyes rolled over white. Ice cream truck.
I don't get that
That's
reference.
the USS Indianapolis, Chief.
What?
Japanese sunk 2 torpedoes into our side.
He was in the Navy.
Is everyone having a collective stroke except for me?
No,
not-
you're just from the past.
Do you not smell toast?
I should kill them. What? I'm sorry. Hello.
What are you talking to?
Huh? I'm talking to you.
I often talk to God.
I'm gonna go back to my town.
Go fishing for sharks.
Sir,
Pond.
there's just a well in your town.
In the nearest body of water, 5,000 miles away.
You know how you tell the length of a shark? Jailbird's looking for
A ruler?
I am confused by this man.
He just wanders.
A yardstick?
He just walks away quoting Jaws.
Goodbye, strange fellow.
Well, farewell and adieu.
Well, I don't think
Guys.
I'm a cop anymore.
Yes, the commission is only good for 30 years before it is renewed.
Well, I'm going around the fact that my town doesn't exist anymore.
You missed your recertification.
Ah, whoa.
Did not pay your union dues.
Yep, that one too.
Oh, that's expired. Oh, thanks, Ogie. Yeah, you're right. Once a cop, always a cop. Yep.
I'm also a do-gooder, and I'm on a mission to do good. Would you like to join me?
Well, I don't really have any context of how this world works anymore. All my friends and family are dead, except for that crotchety old, ugly-footed woman who...
And your nice pet?
And, well, my Ogie is here.
Well, let's
We're reunited.
let's establish a baseline.
What?
Hey, Ogie, your property. How do you feel about
What are you looking at me for? Of course we're friends.
You
We're
should-
the best of friends.
You should drink from this vial. And I can live the rest of my life in peace. It was a mistake. This is all a mistake.
Carl,
Yes.
let's
Yes,
establish
sir.
a baseline.
Okay.
You know the cataclysm happened.
Oh, yes.
Okay, then
Yeah,
we're
the fall
all,
of
we're
the fall
fine.
of humanity, and then the Reformation.
Yep, so we're
Yeah.
pretty much on the same page.
Yeah, the great heroes went across the land, solving most of the problems.
Yep, they all died.
No, the gods shaped the land.
Nope, they're not gods. They were people.
What gods?
Thormund and Chandler,
They were just two dudes.
Well, those are heroes.
they are gods.
And
Gods of men.
who's the sneaky guy? It was oh god, they sing the song about him in the shadows with Raffle, that's right. And the Noid.
Is that the Domino's thing? It's the Domino's mascot from like the 90s.
It's the Noid.
You can see the toy in some
I'm
Domino's
annoyed.
commercials.
There's an NES game too, where he goes around sneaking around stealing pizzas.
Well, we have this letter that apparently neither of us have read yet.
Let's break
I'll
it down
read it.
now. Yes, you look like
So
a
why don't
reading
you
man.
read it?
Okay. Is it the same dialect or like the same grammar of common?
No, it's a whole nother turkey.
I'm asking the
Throw your D4s at him.
No, I need them.
Hiss.
I have
Ooh,
knives.
hiss. I would say it's pretty standard common. It's from the Knights of the Phoenix, so they probably kept pretty similar. I feel like
they've got
that's
archaic.
yeah,
So they talk like Stephen Toast.
almost Old English, sorta.
All right, I'll read it.
You can still read. But yeah.
Yes.
The letter basically says that one of the. It's actually from Calf's uncle in the. We never named what the
Phoenix Keep.
Phoenix Keep. Calf's uncle in
Citadel.
the Phoenix Keep, aka the Citadel, basically asked Merrick's father to put him to work because Calf mentioned
Mark Watt.
Merrick Watt.
No, I'm Merrick. My father's name is Mark.
Yes. Tasked Mark Watt to put Merrick Watt on a quest to go and investigate a town of Braddock where his.
Ameriquat. Ameriquat.
Ameriquat! Fuck yeah!
And when I sing under the pseudonym Ja Mariquat, or Jamariquat if you are into brevity.
All right, sorry.
Virtual.
So it lists that the prize inspector of the Brotherhood, because they've been inspecting crops and things like that, the prized inspector, Mr. Gadget, was sent.
No. Gage.
Oh, Gadget. Gadget.
It's Mr.
Sorry.
Gage.
Gadget.
Inspector.
Inspector
Gage.
Gage.
Was sent to Braddock recently.
By whom?
Pusmier?
It's from Overcrop Inspector Smith.
Yes.
It's like,
I don't get it.
it's like Obergruppenführer. Yeah. Come on. Overcrop Inspector.
I don't get it. Whatever. I don't get
Man
it.
in the High Castle?
I haven't seen it.
Obergruppenführer.
Obergruppenführer.
Obergruppenführer Smith.
And it basically details that Inspector Gage went to Braddock to investigate the crops before the Harvest Festival.
Interesting.
With all the upheaval going on, since they launched their Phoenix Flare, no one knows where he's gone.
So this is fan fiction, right? I don't understand any of... I've been reading it out to them, just going, I don't know what any of this means.
Yes, no,
Well,
so
you would know of the Knights of the Phoenix.
the Knights of the Phoenix
Knights of the
launched
Phoenix,
their-
they're... all right.
Knights of the Phoenix are probably
They're probably pretty old.
200 years old. Not as old as the Cataclysm, but on par with the heroes. Or maybe the heroes established them.
Oh yeah, I mean, the Knights of the Phoenix want something to do with you, and
Yes,
we're
they-
going to deal with crops and some guy named Overcrop Inspector Smith.
Yes,
I don't know.
Well, there's martial law has basically been declared because the Knights of the Phoenix have launched their symbol, and we need to control the breadbasket of the world. The farming land around Broddock is the most fertile.
It mentions at the bottom, please find out what happened to Inspector Gachet, as well as finish his report before returning if it isn't already finished.
So we have to go find this inspector guy.
Yes.
It also mentions that you are picked for this because of your skill level, and everyone else who's better than you is too busy doing other things.
But not you specifically.
Not you
it's
specifically.
referring to...
The group.
Yes.
The royal you.
Does it say anything else?
Nope.
I'm asking Carl because he hasn't shared the last bit of information yet. Jesus.
They don't have a lot of confidence in us, but everyone else that could actually complete this task is busy doing something else, apparently.
Well, I'm here to prove my worth. So, if you'd like to ride in my stagecoach, we're actually on our way.
Okay. I mean, I guess I don't really know what else to do other than to uphold the law.
Well, that's exactly what we're going to be doing, but you are going to have to sit on the peasant bench
No, I
in
think
Stagecoach.
Oglethorpe will have to sit on the peasant bench.
Well, he's going to ride on top.
Oh, yes. He'll clutch the top like some sort of gargoyle.
He'll ride the back, claws in, just...
No, Ogie can ride inside.
You should probably...
When was the last time you bathed, Ogie?
Lots of weirdly
Do
discolored clumps.
do bugbears clean themselves with their own tongue?
Probably not. Just like goblins don't clean themselves with their own tongues.
Do they, Kix?
Just our assholes.
Okay, Google. Bugbear hygiene.
Is that what you're really looking up? How do bugbears clean themselves? You think there's going to be an answer on the internet?
Oh, yes, there's definitely going to be an answer on the internet.
And it's going to be pornography.
It's gonna...
He says there hasn't been a female bugbear around to do the cleaning for him.
He says that you let the old lady in here, so you're gonna let him in here too. He's a person too.
How does he know we let the old lady in here?
Yes. How does he know that?
Did you smell it, Ogie? Yeah, he smelled it.
I'm saying no.
Yes, he
he's
smelled
obviously
He
saying
saw it. You didn't see it.
Yeah, sure.
You didn't see shit.
I can smell it then. Fine, I'll smell it.
He smelled it.
Did
I
you
can
also
smell old lady on this bench.
you also dealt it?
smells like glass eye and foot fungus.
My favorite.
That glass eye rolled white.
And that glass eye rolled over white.
He absolutely smelt it, you guys. There's no way he did not smell the old lady foot in here.
I don't know how many old ladies. Maybe 1,000.
Bertrand,
Yes, sir.
we have new guests.
Okay, there should be plenty of room in there. It's a big carriage.
You're going to have to get more provisions, Bertrand. We got 2 more mouths to feed.
Yes, make eggs Bertrand for me and my friends.
Are we camping here first, or
We're in a town.
okay?
We need to get supplies so that we could all be fed on the road.
Yes, we have
because-
rations for 2, not for
You had rations.
4.5.
You had rations for like months, though. So I mean,
For 2.
yeah, for
Yeah,
two.
but they're
it's not
trail rations. This is not good shit. We gotta buy the good shit.
Do they have
Let's
any
get some,
fish here?
Some eggs,
That
some
old man
chickens, some
mentioned
pigs,
Old
maybe a
man
couple of
mentioned
deer.
Fish. There's a river not far. It looks maybe. Can't tell the white.
We're not
lines.
going fishing.
We need river shacks.
Aren't we going to a farm?
Yes,
In 3 weeks?
Yeah, how long does it take to get there?
2.5 weeks at this point.
I guess we have enough rations. You don't mind eating crackers and
pamphlets, do you?
What are crackers? I pull out more hardtack.
And iron rations, do you? I have spinach, beef, and crackers.
Carl, crackers are people.
What?
No, these are crackers. I pull out a wafer.
Crackers are light-skinned humans.
What?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Who own property. I point out.
People.
Whatever. Are they vegan crackers?
I don't know what that means.
They are not fried in
What is
anything but duck fat.
They're filled with gluten, too.
what is
Your dick's
vegan?
gonna shoot right off.
What is vegan? Because crackers have butter in them, and I don't know what you people
They're
eat.
not table
Ogie
crackers.
doesn't eat any kind of meat.
They're not club crackers.
Nothing that would cause harm to another living being.
So he's a vegetarian.
Yeah, they're bacon-flavored crackers.
What about fish?
No, nothing from animals. Or...
Nothing from animals, so he
Cheese?
can't have crackers.
How do you feel about honey? No.
Well, bees aren't animals; they're insects.
No, those are animals. That's...
You can step on them.
Whoa. Hey, man. Bees are important.
What about mushrooms?
Yeah, they are,
to the local
and
ecosystem?
they're plentiful, so we don't have to worry about anything right now.
I
How do
don't
you
agree
feel
with
about-
you, strange man.
Horse amphetamines.
How do you feel about horse semen?
They're plant-based.
It's full of protein, and the horses aren't harmed.
What about the semen of the horse that has been fed horse amphetamines?
He enjoys it, I promise you.
No,
What did
Ogie,
he say?
Don't do that. We haven't...
Well, obviously, he's not going to eat us. He's vegan.
Well, he was thinking about breaking that.
Breaking what?
No, not me.
No, not him. His veganism. To eat you. You're very confrontational towards him.
Well, your property, so.
Of the two of us, I've been the nicest one to Augie. Okay, how does he like to be referred to as Ogie? Ogie.
Kix
Ogie.
just flips off Ogie
Yes.
and then
What's
writes,
wrong with this small person?
writes a note to Merrick that says, there can only be one different person in this party. It's
Look,
me.
I already have a pet that doesn't speak to other people but myself. It's kind of a thing I'm already doing.
Is there something
broke his
wrong
vow
with
of
that
silence.
child?
I pulled the hood off of him.
That's a goblin.
Hold on. Let me
No.
roll that. Let me roll that.
He's a baby bugbear. That's my baby.
That is an ugly baby. You're right, Ogie.
Kix pulls out his spear that has 4 swords attached to it, and then a hook on the end, and he's like,
I pull back his hood.
What is that?
That is Kix.
Holy!
Yes, he is very holy.
What's the... Etar?
Atar.
Feel the
Holy Etar! What is wrong with that thing?
That's Kix.
What?
He manufactures these pamphlets I hand him. When I'm shook to my core, these bring me comfort.
You look like you're in some kind of cult.
I'm the leader of some kind of faith.
You're the leader of the faith.
I am a leader of the faith.
I'll
Currently
save
working on
this
my own
for
faction.
later. It's interesting. Evidence. I mean, keepsake.
Yes, keep that close to your heart.
You misspelled cuckold.
I don't.
Ogie.
That's fine.
yeah.
But he does look like a cuckold cunt.
One
Cult.
has-
Cult,
one ha-
cuckold cult. The cult of cuckoldness. The cuckold.
I believe one has to be married to be a cuckold, and I am celibate.
No. Your followers are all married, and then you cuckold all of them. This is canon.
Oh, yeah, you're
This
right.
is canon.
Oh, you
I am
say
not
he
married.
smells like a cuckolder?
A cuckolder.
A
Cuckold.
cuckolder?
No, I believe the term is fuck swagger.
So we should probably get back on the road.
Bertrand!
We've got 2.5 weeks ride ahead of us.
That sounds like...
I thought we were riding this
Fun.
whole time, Bertrand.
I've been waiting for you guys to stop arguing.
Everyone
Drive!
Okay.
in the carriage.
Looks like drivers are still terrible in the future.
Yes, their union is strong.
The carriage pulls out of this small town, or whatever you want to call it, 3-house area,
Hamlet.
gets back on the main road, and as the carriage drives down the road, that's what we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and now Vero. Thanks to the people who support us over at patreon.com/botchpodcast. And a couple of you have taken the time to go to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review recently. You didn't put any words behind it, but, it's just as great, so thanks.
And as always, when you ask yourself, what the fuck is Vero? Shit botched. And we'll smell it.
See you next week, nerds.
What the fuck is Vero?
It's a new social media. You've just been planting pamphlets to hope to repopulate your pamphlet.
And turkey heads. To grow upside down turkeys.
What?
For ease of harvesting.
Turkeys.
It's easier to slaughter them that way. You just go down the road.
Well, you cut it off,
the neck.
and then it regrows.
Yes.
He has dementia.
That doesn't mean he planted
He doesn't know. He doesn't remember how turkeys grow.
Turkeys grow.